resolutions, and oftentimes that includes placing an emphasis on weight loss.
Dr. Wendy McDonald joins us now with effective ways to reduce weight in 2025. And I think the thing is people think that's so insurmountable, but there are so many small things that make a big difference in the end.
Yes, you just have to start somewhere, right? I mean, we can start with increasing certain foods, we can decrease certain foods, we can move more, and there's just other like little tips that we can do. So let's start off with what we can decrease.
Okay.
I think in 2025, we need to stop drinking our calories.
Yes, I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Pop, which I'm going to call it pop, 'cause I'm from Chicago.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
It is pop.
Exactly. People who drink pop or soda with their food throughout the day consume on average over 500 calories more than people who don't.
A day?
A day. Do you know how much like weight that will amount to over
my
time?
gosh.
Yeah.
Or reducing that, how much weight you could lose over time.
Yeah.
And it's actually not just pop. It is our juices.
Yeah.
And like juices that you buy, not necessarily a juice that you make that you don't add sugar, but like a juice that you buy that has added sugar definitely is going to increase calories. Some of our coffees, our frozen lattes, our frappes, these are all loaded with sugar and with calories. So if we can replace that with water or even like sparkling water, like if you just like a little fizz, a little razzle dazzle in your drink, try a flavored sparkling water because they actually are pretty good.
Yeah.
So you say 500 calories a day. And in the grand scheme of things, what, we should have 2,000 a day?
So it depends on the person and depends on their weight. But like literally, I want to focus on if we reduce 500, because if you're going to lose weight, you have to be at a calorie deficit, right?
Right.
So if we're taking away 500 calories per day that we would normally consume, that's going to reduce our weight over time.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to give people an idea. If you only are supposed to
3,500.
have 2,500 or 25, and you use 500 on there, that's a lot.
That's a lot. You're right. I mean, I guess the issue is that for some people, their calorie need might be 2,000, it might be 2,500, it might be 1,500.
Yeah, sure.
You know,
And 3,500 calories is essentially a pound, right? So
it depends over time, but yes.
Yes, right?
In time, if you reduce about 500 calories a day, you're going to lose probably 2 pounds a week.
which is
Oh,
perfect.
wow.
Which over time
Yeah.
is going
Will
to
add up?
definitely help.
Well,
Yes,
add on up.
yes.
Okay, so that's what we're taking away.
We're taking away. We're going to increase our fruits and vegetables. And we often talk about green leafy vegetables, which is good, but we really want to increase our vegetables and fruit, like our colors. Okay, so we want to add color throughout our diet. Green, red, orange, yellow. So when you go into the produce aisle, look and see if you can mix and match some colors in your fruits and vegetables. That's going to help our microbiome, which is going to also help. And microbiome is like the bacteria in our gut, right? It's also going to help us to lose weight.
Okay, what about smoothies? Because we're talking about juices before, but like I'm on the smoothie kick, but I'm trying to use whole, real fruits and vegetables.
That's perfect.
Okay.
Because it's going in. And smoothies, so back in the day, I don't know if you guys had like juicers, you know, where you like
Yes.
pull all
Well, you
the
pull the good
fiber
stuff
out.
out,
Exactly. So smoothies at least kind of grind it all up together.
Okay.
You just want to make sure you're not adding a whole lot of extra sugar.
Right.
So, you know, maybe you're using like apples or something that already has some sugar in it rather than adding sugar or even honey.
Yeah.
We don't really need additional sugar if we
Nope.
can avoid it. But something like a lean protein, like a Greek yogurt, you can put that in there just to thicken it up. Or even with our food, making sure we're including, you know, lean protein like chicken or seafood or beans and lentils. These are going to fill us a little bit more and hopefully take away the need or desire for some of those empty carbs.
Yeah.
Now, people may need a little help, and so there are those GLP-1s. So the Ozempics, the Wegovy's,
Yes.
the Mounjaro,
Yes.
all those different things.
That seem to have gotten villainized for some reason.
Right, but they work.
But they work.
Let us open the door
Yes.
to that as a possibility. These GLP-1 agonists are actually really effective in helping people lose weight. Now, you have to be monitored, so you have to be careful that you're not in some like back alley corner,
Right.
you know, corner clinic.
Don't know what you're getting.
Yeah, and at least, you know, if you are getting them from a place that is not a doctor's office, that you're getting some sort of validation that you're getting the right stuff, and that they're checking like and making sure you don't have any signs of like liver abnormalities or pancreas abnormalities, because these are things that if unmonitored can become a problem. But people are losing significant weight with these medications, reducing their blood pressure, reducing their risk of diabetes, and their risk of cancer. Obesity is actually the second highest cause of cancer.
Yeah.
And so we really, you know, have to trade off some of these, you know, options. The GLP-1s should be on the table.
All right.
Yes.
Start
And we
good,
want to
Wendy.
move more too.
Yes.
That's the other thing we want to
Yeah.
do in 2025. We want to move more. 150 minutes a week, ideally, which is like 30 minutes, 5 days a week.
It's not hard. It's not bad.
hard.
That's not bad
we
at all.
can do that.
Dr. Wendy, thank you. You can follow Dr. Wendy on social media. Also, loopobgyn.com is the website.